Because if you have to be a vegetable, you have to be a cucumber, then like...
Yeah, but a carrot is phallic shaped too.
No, it's like Empire State Building.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Drunk Advice. Today I have with me Scott HELMAN.
Hello.
Hello, Scott.
I'm not British.
No, he's Canadian. I'm in Toronto right now, hence why this is happening. Get into frame.
Oh. When I get drunk, I'm used to being manhandled by Hannah.
General intro, Scott's a musician. Me and him have been internet friends for about a year, and we just met in person this weekend.
This is true.
It's been very exciting. For anyone whose parents are like, don't meet strangers on the internet, ignore them. Meet strangers on the internet, but just...
Unless the strangers are very strange people. In which
Make
case...
sure you 100% know who they are, how old they are, what their intentions are.
In which case, stay home.
Rule number 1, be drunk. If you don't drink, be in the spirit of drunk. Rule number 2, have a friend with you.
And if you just met them for the first time in person, that's fine as well.
That's fine. They're still a friend. Rule number 3.
3!
Don't take our advice.
Ever.
Just like the meeting strangers on the internet. Don't.
It's going to be bad advice.
We asked for your questions on Twitter of what you need advice with. And we're going to do the thing where we answer them now in our current state of being. Wait, do we need to turn the AC off? If the sound just got a lot better, it's because we turned the AC off. What is that noise?
That's my fridge. I can't do anything about that, dude.
Fine.
That's where I keep my food.
Go
There's
on.
some pretty intense questions here.
Okay.
How could I overcome the loneliness of being single? Masturbate.
Wait, okay, let's actually give this person some help.
Okay, I would honestly...
I just realised your curtains look like they have vaginas on them.
They do!
How to get better at singing?
I feel like it's just like a yes
Don't
or
smoke.
no. Don't smoke. Next question. How do I quit raisins?
Don't quit raisins. Raisins are great. Why would you quit raisins?
Fuck, dude, you just get raisin bagels and then go, like, wean yourself off it.
What to do when the ex keeps snapping you and trying to be your friend while you're, like, not here for that.
So the ex is Snapchatting you and you're like, nah.
And you're just like, nope. Just ignore until they get the picture. If you ever feel, like, uncomfortable and harassed, then maybe be firm with them. But other than that, just bask in the glory that someone's a fucking idiot.
You know what, I also will add to this and say that, like, the people that have the tendency of doing that are also the people that would, like, if you respond one thing, they might be like, you're leading me on and, like, you want to be, all that stuff. Ugh. Just ignore it, because at the end of the day, like, they're going to think that you're trying to get them to, because they're convoluted and they're, like, all up on their ego, so just fuck that shit.
Yep.
Good work. This is, like, a living right here. Just...
Dude, I make a living from this.
What to do when you're 14 and someone who's left school asks you out?
Okay, so it depends where you're from. But if there's someone who's left school, they're either over 16 or over 18. And I would say...
Yeah, they're over...
No! Like, it's not your responsibility to say no. It's their responsibility to not ask you out, because that is 100% illegal.
I understand what's going on now.
Yeah?
Okay, yeah, I'm going to say don't
do that.
Do that.
Over 18, in your 20s, 30s, whatever, age differences means so much less. But when you're in your teens, it's oh my god, so much happens, so much changes when you're that age, that someone who's 18 is fundamentally different from someone who's 14.
100%. I don't perceive you as a different age than me.
No.
Because I'm 21 and she's 24. But... And not that I would question the, validity of this person saying that he wants to go out with you or she wants to go out with you or they want to go out with you, but I just think that you should talk to someone that's older than you and get their advice that knows you personally, because things can get very tricky. And
the thing is, the law exists for a reason.
Yeah.
And ultimately, it's not to fuck you over, it's to keep you safe.
Because you're going to be 18 and you're going to look at a 14-year-old and you're going to be like, oh, I see why that was weird.
No, okay, story time.
Oh.
I was...
Stories.
Someone said, how do you tell someone they have horrendous BO. And I really need your opinion on this because I feel like my feet smell and I feel like...
No, you don't smell. Stop it.
No, but I know that I'm very sweaty right now. No, I can smell it. I'm definitely...
There's like close proximity BO and then there's like you smell. If someone that you know, if you care about them and they smell bad...
Tell them!
But also, hold on. Chances are they probably know. Story time.
My turn. I'm excited.
What up? You should tell them because I know if I smelled bad and you didn't tell me, I'd be cheesed about it.
You're fine.
Fine?
Also, do you think that I framed this really badly? Because there's so much room here and not enough room for my boobs.
How can I tell if I like someone or just or should we get less romantic?
No, but we just answered the question about BO. Come on.
Okay, oh yeah, we did. Whoa! Okay, how can I tell if I like someone or just the idea of them?
Hang out with them a bit more.
How to be interesting if you don't have any talents. Let me tell you something about talent. Talent is what society has told people is valuable because we have stopped being able to value people for just fucking working super hard. You don't have to be talented to be interesting.
Or just being like a good person.
A good person. If you work hard and you are a good person, then you are interesting.
How do you approach someone in a bar?
Hi.
Alright.
How can I burp as well as Hannah Witton?
Okay. I'm gonna do a lesson. Not as good. So you gotta swallow air. You gotta swallow the air and you gotta like make it collect right here.
How did we get here?
On how to burp. It's very important. I burp in most of my videos. How do I get motivated to actually try in school? I don't know how to answer this question because I was just very naturally motivated.
Yo, I know how to answer this question.
Fancy your teacher.
I fucking didn't do anything in school strategically until grade 12. Wow, she did it!
Carry on.
No, that needs to be celebrated. I didn't try it all in school until
How did that work out for you?
No, hold on. Yeah, fuck off. The only way that I was going to get into university was if with my grade 12 marks. The way that school works here is
Canada.
Like the last year of school, I was like, I'm down because I was able, this was an epiphany. I was able to pick everything that I wanted to do. So I was doing like English literature and like art and all that stuff. So then I got like 90s and then I got into school. So my answer to you is do whatever you want. And learn whatever you want because that's the only way that you're going to do well is if you give a shit about what you're learning. How to flee from adulthood and responsibilities. Just get on a train, fucking hitchhike, do a freight train, and then just go and then camp and the slabs.
Yeah, but then you turn into that guy from Into the Wild, and spoiler alert, he died.
He fucking dies. Just spoiled a great movie for a lot of people.
Yeah, but it's not a spoiler if it happened in real life.
I'm really drunk, Hannah. How do you do this for a living?
Can you tell that it's getting darker? It is, isn't it? Should we wrap it up?
Maybe. Do you think we did a good job, though?
I don't know. Thank you guys for watching Junk Advice. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Go and follow Scott on Twitter and check him out on, where, iTunes?
Just listen to my music.
Leave your own shitty advice in the comments and don't forget to subscribe because I make new videos every week. And we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.